Hi there, I've got a question for you. Do you watch or play games more? Now this is a simple question, isn't it? We got the Olympics, the Super Bowl, all the college and professional games of all kinds that you watch. Huh? Gotcha. It's a trick question. What about video games and all the other ones that you play? But then again, politics has become almost the blood sport to watch. The other side is always wrong or evil to be crushed. Speaking of blood sport, what about war? Now it's sort of the ultimate winner-take-all, isn't it? But think about this. Those who die in them, even if they're on the winning side, have lost everything. When I was little, we would choose sides to play games. I was often picked last because of my eyes, except when we had to run, because I was fast. You know, in the middle of the game, we would stop if we had to switch shirts and skins to make the sides more even. The fun was in the playing, not the crushing. We didn't need officials because our rules were flexible. In basketball, you said, I call it, but you might hear back, no blood, no foul. We had Hindus, now that's Brooklynese, for do-over, down by the schoolyard. In golf, they're called mulligans, and no one knows why. We wanted to win, but they're games, so the goal was to have fun, and that meant the competition had to be fair. Cheating? Really? So it's a lesson for you to play. Yes, doing so gives you independence, teaches cooperation, gives you discipline, and so much more. But is it still a game when you play by yourself? Yes, again. Everything is not about beating someone else. It's good to get better. But you might want to ask yourself whether it's the best use of something that's precious to you, your time, to always sit in front of a screen, just mindlessly clicking around. And you might also want to ask, what games are you playing? And why are you playing them? You know, there's only 3 kinds of game. There are positive-sum ones where everybody wins, negative-sum ones where both sides lose, and zero-sum games where the winner's slice of the pie comes from the loser's piece. Positive-sum games leave a good taste in everybody's mouth. The others, well, not so much, and for a very long time. Years ago, my son kept crushing me some stupid video game, and I quit. I took his wins to be my losses. I forgot that my goal was to spend time with a happy son. I stupidly made what should have been a positive-sum game into a zero-sum one. Now, I was wrong, and I can't go back in time to fix it, but I'll tell you, I'm never going to make that mistake again. By the way, the goal of a professional sports team is not to win. It's to make you care so that you buy tickets and stuff. They also want your eyeballs for advertising. Remember, they're a business and they're trying to make money. The hint is in the word professional. And another, by the way, the top YouTube channels have between 20 and 60 million subscribers, and a lot of their videos have to deal with gaming. So, what games do you like to play? Tell us, please. And the last, by the way, I still love Pac-Man, but I've moved on. But if you've never played it, I'm one up on you. I am Mike for the Be More Better team. Thank you for doing something positive. Please subscribe if you haven't, but always, always be more better. Body, mind, and spirit. And then do something positive for someone else and be even more better. And now a shout out to everyone who still remembers Tetris. This has been a pleasure. Until the next one. Bye now. Do you watch or play Hindus? Now that's Brooklynese for a do-over. No idea. So is the lesson to play? Yes! Where am I going?